Hey everyone, CPO here, and in this video, we're going to talk about this stuff again. It's been 5 months since we talked about fender and trim restoration products. I did a head-to-head testing, and it's been 5 months. 5 months is a long time. It's probably, I don't think I've had a haircut in 5 months, so that's a lot of time. By the way, in this video, we're also going to do that fire extinguisher giveaway from H3R. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up at the end of this video. And I know you want to know who won that. Because maybe it's you. I don't know. We're going to find out. So what I've been doing here, just so you know, I did a couple weeks update, and I think I did another update after that. But I really wanted this stuff to just sit out here in the weather. So I hung them off the side of the Jeep so they're getting basically equal sun and moisture exposure. I'm in Florida. I started this in October. It is now a 88 degree February 28th. It's like freaking hot, and it's February. It's just so weird. But we've had a lot of sun exposure. We've had rain, some torrential rains. We've had some cold snaps in the 40s, and even maybe touching the hot. No, maybe just the 40s. No snow, but lots of rain, lots of wind, lots of sun, lots of Florida sun. So here's how everything is panned out. And real quick, I'm going to go over these again with you and show you. Oh, here's another thing that's important. These things have been literally bouncing around the ground because before I hung them up, I had them just set out on top of the Jeep, on the hood, on the ground, trying to keep them together. And the wind would come up and blow them into the neighbor's yard, and I'd go get them. So they're kind of beat up, which is also an interesting data point because it'll show you how well it handles sort of use and wear outside of just exposure to the elements. So I'll show you exactly what these things are again, and then I'll talk in detail about what my thoughts are. So this is our lineup of products in no particular order, and this one is conveniently hiding bird poop, so yeah, little trick of the trade there. And then this is our panel number one. So, boom, boom. Clearly, most of this looks almost as crappy as it did when I started. But let's talk about what this was. This one right here was Flow Shine. This guy, right here. All right, so Flow Shine, pretty much going back to normal. This one is Cerakote. This guy right here. This one is VRP from Chemical Guys. This is our bird poop concealer. So it does good at bird poop concealing, not so good at fender and trim restoration. And then we have Mother's Back to Black, which is the product I've used before. I actually didn't have great expectations. It surprised me in the beginning, but in the end it just didn't last. That's this guy right here. And then on the end here, you might remember I did a video where I used a heat gun, and the heat gun turned out to fare fairly well. I'm going to let that flame fly by. How you doing? Don't worry about me. All right, so the clear winner on this particular panel is the Cerakote, and a lot of people recommended Cerakote to me as the go-to product for this. And you can see it really did hold the black. It is nice and shiny if that's your thing. Not my thing, actually. I don't like the shine. But there's some other oddities in here. But I do want you to notice how it's wearing, and it's almost got like a weird cracking pattern. And I don't know how well it's going to show up on video, unfortunately. Especially after YouTube, destroys it with compression. I'll try and get some photos, maybe. I don't know if you can see any of that or not. It's almost like a spider web cracking. I know this is a fan favorite. I don't like the gloss, and I don't like the way the finish is sort of cracking over time. So that's my thought on Cerakote. So let's look at the others. All right, here is our other panel. Let's see what we have here. This one is Armor All Outlast, which is this guy right here. Almost back to its factory weathered condition. And then you have the two real standouts, which are the dyes. This is Forever Black and this is that black stuff, Forever Black, and that black stuff. Yeah. And then I'll come back to these, and we'll jump to this. This is Garage 1. And then this was peanut butter. So peanut butter on the end had nothing. Peanut butter and oil. Garage 1 is pretty much gone. There's a little bit of remnants there. By the way, Garage 1 is this one over here. Garage 1 Trim Restore. So yeah, Forever Black and that black stuff. The Forever Black is a little bit darker of a shade than that black stuff, and there are some sort of brush marks in this, and I think that's me on the application. Remember, I went through and I double applied everything, and I think I sort of messed up the dye because you can see my brush marks. I think if you just do one application, it will work better. But it's withstood being beat around, I think, better than the others. Obviously, it's withstood the elements better. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if I had to pick any one of these particular products based on what I see here, I'm going with, I'm going with the black stuff. So the black stuff is not quite as dark as Forever Black. So if you want a really dark, deep black, Forever Black. That black stuff, a little bit duller. But here's why I think that is worth noting. I honestly think that black stuff matches the top color better. It's a subtle thing that probably most people won't care about, but that black stuff is more of a grayish black than a deeper black, which is kind of what the top is. So let's look at that. This is the best top, by the way. So I don't know if you're interested in color matching your trim to your top, but if you were, like, I think that this one fits better. Yeah, and that is that black stuff. So, yeah, take that for what it's worth. All right, so there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. For me, the clear winner after 5 months of being out here in exposure is that black stuff. My second choice is Forever Black. And honestly, like, get off there, Ant. I could give Cerakote an honorable mention for still being black and shiny, but I just don't like the finish of this. So if you like this, then Cerakote, I guess, would come in third place for me, maybe first place for you. That's the great thing about this, is it's very subjective, so whatever I say here makes no difference if you disagree with me. So, but that's some testing. I haven't seen a lot of people do long-term, extended results tests. Most people put it on and then they tell you which one they like the best after a first application. Some people might give it a week or two. Not very many people check back after several months. All right, it's giveaway time. Drum roll, please. The winner of the fire extinguisher from H3R Performance is Don Sumner. Congratulations. You finally won something. That's pretty awesome. So I will comment on your comment on my video, my last video where you entered to win. And then I'll have you shoot me an email with your shipping address. I'll shoot that over to H3R Performance, and they will work with you to get you the fire extinguisher that you won. So I don't know, like I haven't really talked to them about this, but if you want to see if you can upgrade and maybe pay the difference for a bigger extinguisher or get some of the accessories, have that conversation with them as well. Reach out to them, let them know that you're the winner of the fire extinguisher from O3D Jeeps. And don't forget, you can save 15% at H3R Performance with O3D Jeeps 15. That code will work for I don't know how long, but I think it's still working right now, so take advantage of that, guys. All right, so that's it. I hope this was helpful for you. You've got some clear options if you're looking to restore your fenders, and to be fair, you can spend $150 and just replace them all with aftermarket ones. But if you want to redo them, I think this gives you some things to look at, and quite honestly, I think it's 3 options if you want the product to last more than a couple of weeks, at least outside. If you have a show car you keep in the garage, you know, I guess maybe all of them might work better. I don't know. But for outdoor use, off-road vehicle use, I think there's really just 3 products that I have here that are worth looking at. Now, if you've got other products that you want me to check out, you know, let me know in the comments. I might get frisky one day and try and do some more testing. So anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.